Today's topic is the secrets of public relations and the media. And the main concepts that we're going to talk about are hooks. What is a hook? How to empower the hooks, relevance, drama, reputation, novelty, savings, and advertisement. Now we're going to start with the last, which is savings and advertisement. When you're on a TV show or you're in the newspapers because you have a newsworthy item, you're not paying for that. As a matter of fact, if you're on a talk show, they'll pay you. They won't pay you a lot to appear on the show, at least unless you're a major celebrity. When I was appearing on shows as a member of AFTRA, I would get $500 and then $250 for each exposure after that. So it was not profitable in that sense. But when I was on the Sally show, Sally Raphael, I was on for a good half hour with the death visualization therapy that I did. And at the end, she announced my website. Well, to get a half hour prime time on television and then say, here's the website, you'd probably have to spend millions to get that. So here you're getting advertisement if there's something you want to promote. That's the really practical advantage with a PR campaign in terms of business. Not to mention the tremendous potential of helping people in the processes that you've begun. Now, I had two very successful media campaigns. One was very successful, one was somewhat. One was road rage, and I became known as America's road rage therapist, and I had a publicist helping with that. And I was in literally almost all major TV shows, almost all of them. I was on Montel, Sally, Lisa, Bill Maher's show was then called Politically Incorrect. So on many of these shows. I've been in People magazine, been in all the major newspapers, most magazines, and many, many radio shows, including Howard Stern. So this was a major campaign, and one thing that's good to do when you're developing your media relations is to have a portfolio. So here's a photo of me with literally thousands of articles that I've been in newspapers. So then when I send out something to the media now, I say, well, you know, here I am, I've been on these various shows. Then also, we produced the media kit, because when you contact a person in the media, whether it's radio, television, or whatever, you have a media kit especially if you had experience. Now in the kit, I have various photos and DVD and so forth. I'm not exposing more of the articles because it's proprietary for the media themselves. But I will say that on the back we have quotes. Bill Maher saying, Dr. Nerenberg is America's road rage therapist. Newsweek magazine said, the phenomenon has given rise to its own therapeutic movement, whose leading practitioner is a Whittier, California psychologist named Arnold Nerenberg. The Washington Post, Nerenberg is out on the road rage these days talking about road rage disorder. USA Today, Arnold Nerenberg, who advises his patients to have compassion for other drivers by thinking of their own mistakes and visualizing non-aggressive response. USA Today. People magazine, Arnold Nerenberg, a Whittier, California psychologist who treats patients who can't control their anger behind the wheel, has drawn a general conclusion that road rage is very common. And New York Times, Dr. Arnold Nerenberg, a psychologist from Whittier, California, testified today that his survey of 585 drivers found that 53% of drivers had road rage disorder, which is described as one driver clearly expressing anger to another at least twice a year.